We need more YouTube subscribers.
We just generally need more. Like, it is growing. It's not like it's stagnant. It's just growing very slowly. The thing about YouTube is, I mean, the thing about content in general, right, is that each individual platform has a specific way that you can play the game for that platform, give the platform what it wants, so you get hella followers and you can grow like a substantial audience on that platform. The thing is, I don't want the conversation hat to be a TikTok channel. I want the conversation hat to be a podcast.
With stuff.
So everything other than the podcast is completely ancillary. So I'm just not worried about... I'm not worried. I'm not prioritizing how many followers we have on, for example, TikTok, because I'm not going to play the TikTok game.
I don't have TikTok.
Yeah, I don't care about giving TikTok the kind of content it wants. I'm happy to make this short form content because it's fairly easy and straightforward to do. It doesn't cost me anything to do it. So it may as well be up there for the occasional video that gets 30,000 views, and then we maybe get a knock-on effect from those. Like that's no big deal. Likewise with YouTube, like we're doing super short form, the portrait content, and then we're doing long form, like the 40-minute podcast episodes.
Hello.
And then the occasional live stream. We're giving YouTube different varieties of content. What YouTube really wants us to also be doing is 5 to 10 minute content as well, which we do very occasionally in the form of Kernel of Truth, stuff like that. But that's a lot of time and effort to create content like that we just don't really have. Yeah, that took days. So then if we wanted to really grow our YouTube, we'd have to do more of that. But I'm not so worried about growing the YouTube because we're a podcast.
Hello.
Likewise with Instagram, I'm not really fussed how many followers we have on Instagram because we're a podcast. So it's the podcast numbers that I'm worried about. But then the thing is, well, how do you grow a thing like a podcast? Well, you grow it by doing social video. Okay, so I'll do that. But I also don't really want to give Instagram... Well, I can't give Instagram what it wants because we don't have 1,000 followers yet.
No.
So there is really no point in trying. Like the Instagram strategists that I've spoken to have basically said, yeah, up to 1,000 followers, the strategy is you steal other people's content. You take things that have gone viral, you tweak it ever so slightly, or if you really want to waste an afternoon, you refilm it yourself. But there is no point in trying under 1,000. When you hit 1,000, it's a different app.
Like, follow, favourite, subscribe. Patreon.us. Gimme.
Because there are people who have massive... I don't know when in that I will fade up, but I'm not going to lose all 4 minutes of that, because I think it might be mildly interesting to someone.
That's what we go for. That's what we're aiming for.
It's mildly interesting for a specific kind of goober. I think consider the fact that we have a consistent, okay Patreon following, and we make money from Patreon. There are people with like TikTok accounts that regularly go viral that wish they made the money that we make on Patreon, even though it's not that much. We make about enough to cover the website costs every year, which is significant. It's something that I don't have to pay for. There are people who regularly go viral that wish they had that. So it's like, I'm not so worried about like the numbers we get on any app because our website is paid for by people that like this show. So if we had more of them, we could get better cameras, and then maybe we'd go also do some numbers on TikTok.
We'd dress better.
I'm incapable of dressing better.
You're barely capable of dressing.
This is true. Welcome back. Speaking of being poorly dressed, welcome back to the... I don't know. The Conversation Rat Sewer Cast.
Strong opening there.
Thank you.
Very strong.
Well,
almost as good as the Patreon episode that we recorded, which had a lot of blood and cum in it.
Did it have cum in it?
Well, we talked about vasectomies.
Yeah, well, that's a lack of cum. That's a different thing.
It's,
It's not. It's not. It's because of cum.
I'm not going to explain it to you, but sure.
Ben,
It just whistles when you orgasm after a vasectomy. It just whistles.
Ben, this week I'm really pleased to let you know that we are sponsored by Skid Marks.
You've done more fake sponsors, okay?
Skid
Okay.
Marks is our sponsor, the brother of Karl Marx. What does Skid Marks have for us this week?
Skid Marks, or to give him his full name, Skid McMarks.
Skidford McMarks.
Skidford McMarks. As we know, hoverboard champion. Friends with Ratchet and Clank.
Wow.
Yeah,
Because normally it's only one, because they're diametrically opposed, of course.
sure. He has words of wisdom. Stay flapping, dudes. Keep that chill. So, thank you, Skid McMarks, Mr. Marks, old Skiddy Madoo. Rest in peace.
He died doing what he loved. Being smeared across the inside of someone's pants.
Not wiping.
Not wiping.
Ah, he wiped out
He wiped too hard.
because of the poo.
Did I tell you about my friend who lost his arm in a fingering accident? Because he went too deep.
I mean, I hope that there's more for you to say.
No.
So, what, he lost his arm?
In a fingering accident.
Couldn't find it?
No, he completely lost his arm. It got ripped off of him.
Right up the nose?
Yeah, because he went too deep. Got to be careful when you're fingering, because
Because you might lose an
you might
arm.
lose an arm.
It didn't fall off. It wasn't detached. He just lost it.
He was definitely fell off.
Okay.
Yeah.
I fear for you sometimes.
Me?
Yes.
I've got both arms. Nary a finger. Nary a finger. I don't know. He was fingering a blender or something. I don't know.
Wow.
Fell off doesn't really describe.
No.
It was gradually shaved away from him.
I don't think that
a centimetre at a time.
any of what you've said is true. Now or in the past.
No, that's fair. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Well, that's 10 minutes that we'll never get back.
Just on the way to the train, I saw a guy that had one arm, and I was like, I wonder how he lost it. Maybe fingering. It was early in the morning.
Okay, and you were thinking about fingering.
Well, I was then.
Okay. Have you seen the film Teeth?
Yes.
The vagina dentata?
Yes.
It's a weird film. It's
9 out of 10 dentists think it's highly unlikely. And then there's the one dentist that knows.
I mean, I think it's based on a myth.
Yes.
On like a mythical a mythical being sort of thing.
A mythical
meant to be
vagina.
a sexy lady, but oh no, don't do sex with the sexy lady, because bite off your willy with fanny teeth. And I think that was probably some sort of,
You reckon they made it up?
well, some sort of like cautionary tale type thing. Don't be unfaithful, because then the sexy lady will come and try to lure you away, and she'll bite it off. And there were people in that were just too ready to put things to get bitten off.
I think it's just a courtesy to go have a look at it before you shove anything in there. But I'm old-fashioned.
What a horrible way to phrase that.
Yeah.
Shall we start the episode proper?
Episode?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
We were
Yeah, well, we have been recording.
Unfortunately, we are recording this.
Well, I don't know whether I'll lose all the vagina stuff and the fingering bits, or I'll lose the internet as a hellscape bits. Like,
keep them both in.
That's we run the gambit of human experience
We
here
are
on the Conversation app.
Honest, and we talk about the things that matter here.
That's why Skid Marks invested in us.
Yeah. Peace be with him.
Salam alaikum, Skid Marks. That's offensive, I think.
Is it?
I know, it didn't feel great.
Is it not peace with you?
Peace be with you. Peace be. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's fine. I'm just speaking in Arabic because I am diverse and cultural.
It's not
and worldly.
It's not specifically linked to religion, is it? I don't know. You taught me. You taught me that.
I don't. Not really. I think historically it comes from Islam, but I think it is used in North African and Middle Eastern countries as a greeting. By so.
Because you learnt it in Africa.
I learnt it in North Africa, and that is where it's what they tell tourists to say. So it must be secular to a degree, or it must be maybe it isn't secular. It's just polite, and I don't think if you're walking down a road and someone tries to sell you a hat, which they will, and you say Assalamu alaikum, alaikum salam, I don't think they're going, filthy infidel, telling me to have peace upon me.
Might just be, he's trying. Not interested, but trying.
Yeah. La shukran is what you say if you don't want to buy it.
La shukran?
La shukran. Shukran is no, la shukran is no thank you.
And Shaka Khan was a band.
Shaka Khan was a woman who fronted the band Shaka Khan of the same name, I think.
Shortened it to Shaka Khan because Shaka Khan of the same name didn't fit on the CD.
No, but she sticks by that. She has to, because of the glue accident at the Shaka Khan factory. Question?
You're on Come Dine With Me.
I'm fucking not.
But you're 6 years old.
Oh no. Oh, that makes me feel so anxious.
What's your 3-course meal? That is from Emily. Thank you, Emily.
Emily, what the hell?
That's a good question.
That's a great question. I'm filled with dread.
So I liked baking when I was small.
Yeah.
And what I particularly liked was putting cereal into things.
Oh, you got a tray bake?
Like a cake or cookies, biscuits.
Okay. Right, yeah.
This is probably going to be another corn pops discussion.
Yes,
but those would be good in biscuits and cakes because they'd rise to the top and they'd caramelise and crust a little bit. Not to burn.
Yeah.
But just enough to have a nice little sugary crunch on top.
Just for an effect.
So I think my dessert would probably be some cereal baked good. Probably.
Interesting.
If I'm having to make it as well, it would probably be a cake with cereal in.
Interesting.
And I could get the good corn pops because it would be 1996.
So that would be the dessert.
That would be the dessert.
That would be the main course. So I as a kid, I loved a Debden.
A what?
A Debden. Debden is a magical cake, Ben. A Debden, I think we have spoken about it before. A Debden is a cake where you take all of the dry ingredients and you just lay them out. I think you make like a really dense batter. I think you do milk and egg. That's it. You make a really dense batter, and then you layer dry ingredients on top of each other, and then you just shove a bunch of water on top.
Right. So like one of those infuriating TikTok videos where these women cannot fucking cook, and they're not cooking. No. It's rage bait. I learned about rage bait recently.
Only recently.
Well, I knew that it was a thing, but I didn't realise the breadth of it. I knew that we have like Katie Hopkins and Piers Morgan who are essentially rage bait. Yeah. So that is also this, but it spans a lot more than I thought that it did.
So there's a great one where a guy will cook something, or he'll have like he'll use like Ferrero Rocher, for example, in like or the little Lindor spheres. He'll bake something with a bunch of those in, but one of them in the corner, like out the back, will still have the wrapping on, and he puts a layer of pastry over it and shoves it in the oven for the comments. Like it might still be a recipe, but there was a great one who would make fancy ice cubes. So she'd put like flowers and stuff in ice cubes, and she'd be like, oh, it makes me feel better, like a little bit of like cinnamon just gives me a pep in the morning, or the lavender helps me go to sleep at night. And then when we thought TikTok was closing down in the States, she put out a video like, yeah, I didn't drink any of that ice, it was disgusting.
Why would you? That's stupid.
Would you? That's really, really mad. And there were lots of people like that, and like, this is why I left the intro in. that's the game I don't want to play with TikTok. I don't want to make content like that purely exists for the comments.
I think it would upset me too much because I'd want to read the comments.
This is the...
And I don't think that even if I did it to be rage baity, clickbaity stuff, I would then crumble.
Yeah,
I think I'd be like, oh, they don't like me.
I'm too flimsy. So I would definitely do a Debden. It feels like one of those things that's made up, but it's from a farmhouse cookery book which was published in 1960 something that my mum has on her shelf. I didn't use that. I used the photo in my phone, and it works really well. I did it at Christmas this year or the year just gone, and it was lovely. So pudding would be a Debden.
Okay.
For sure. So 6-year-old us, we know exactly what we're doing for pudding.
Yes.
Any ideas on starter or main? I have a signature starter.
I'm really trying to... My recipe book gets thinner and thinner the younger I go.
Yes.
So like, I'm starting to think, oh, no, I could do that. No, because I was probably 12, which is... Not
age.
very far away, but still double the amount that we're.
It is double all of a 6-year-old's life.
Go on, what's your?
My signature dish when I was very young. I'm going to say 6 for the sake of this question. Minestrone soup.
Okay.
But you leave the pasta in a little too long, so it absorbs all the liquid.
So you're making minestrone soup from scratch?
Yeah.
Not from the tin?
No, make them easy.
At the age of 6?
Yeah, you just get a bunch of vegetables and pasta, leave the pasta in too long, soaks up all the water, and so you get those shells that start out like an inch or so big and they become like 3 inches wide, and really, really, you can like slap them around and they make a big noise. It's great.
You cut through them with
like a
dry side of a spoon.
Like a Bart Simpson in his marshmallow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
I made minestrone soup a bunch as a kid from scratch. I know that's weird. I had a crunchy childhood.
No, I'm impressed more than anything.
Yeah.
I feel like I loved chicken soup when I was small.
Okay.
And I hated mushrooms, and I hated mushroom soup. One day I wanted chicken soup. Maybe I was ill or something, or that was my starter because I didn't like prawn cocktails, because why would you?
I still don't.
As a small boy. I've tried them more now as a grown-up. I'm like, this is fine, but I think I might
stick to soup.
Prefer the soup.
Yeah.
I can't help but think they look like little pink aquatic woodlice.
They do. Which you have to take the shit out of before you eat it.
Yes.
Mad.
Sometimes you can see that wherever you've ordered food from hasn't done that, and you go, fuck it. And you don't die.
Yeah, humans can eat a lot of shit before they die.
Yeah. So yes, I was chicken soup, ill or Christmas or something, didn't have any chicken soup, did have mushroom soup. So I was told it was special chicken.
Okay.
Because it was cream of mushroom and cream of chicken soup.
Yes.
It's essentially the same thing, just with different lumps in it.
Yeah.
From the tin, it's the same shit, essentially. So I loved special chicken soup. I still didn't like mushroom soup.
Yes.
But I think I had special chicken soup more than chicken soup for years until I was of an age where I went to go and get it myself and went, wait one
heckin' second.
Fucking what?
So would you serve special chicken soup, brackets, vegetarian?
I think special chicken soup in a big Yorkshire pudding.
Oh, dip. Yeah, okay.
When I was older, I would then have a string of cocktail sausages in there.
Yes.
Like the proper little cocktail one, not the chipolata things, the proper cocktail sausages. Yeah. String of those in there, uncut, of course.
Of course.
So I think that would be my main.
That would be your main.
I think that would be my main. And I feel that...
So the special chicken soup is the entree?
So, no. So big Yorkshire pudding.
Yeah.
Put a string of cocktail sausages in it.
Right.
Pour in the special chicken soup.
Oh, okay.
So then it's like a bread bowl, but it's a big Yorkshire pudding.
Yes, okay.
So that's the main.
That's the main.
I think for the starter,
yeah, I
would probably do tea and biscuits.
That's really nice.
The tea just to dip.
Tea, yeah, of course.
Because you get in bed with the parents, and you're like, where are the biscuits?
Is that
And they
what you
would
do with your Come Dine With Me? You'd all crowd
We
into
all get in the bed.
with your parents.
Come on, you've had your disagreements, but this is for the telly.
We're going to undivorce your folks, put them in a bed.
You're undivorced.
Everyone gets in. I know he did what he did, but get in bed.
She doesn't think that anybody. It's, you know, we've all grown as people.
All grown. Now meet these strangers.
Meet these strangers. They're getting in as well.
It's this whole Arrested Development thing. Don't worry about it. The psychology, not the show. Don't worry about it.
You two have cups of tea, and we're all going to dip biscuits in there and eat them.
We've formed a queue.
Yeah.
Yeah, in bed.
And, I don't know, Pokemon would probably be on the telly.
Lovely.
But to be fair, it's not a small chance that you could go to my house at any point and Pokemon would be on the telly.
Yeah.
It's certainly higher than 0% chance of that happening.
I'm trying to think about my main, because I made a lot of food-based mistakes.
Gestures at self.
Throughout my life. Sixth form is where I really hit my apex in being a gross, dumb idiot. So if it was a sixth form meal, it would be like, well, everyone, I've cooked 40 hash browns, everyone take 10. And we're just going to have some cheese on there, and then we'll wrap up by dipping uncooked crumpets into 3-minute noodles.
You got to put them in the toaster at least.
No.
Okay.
No, I'm a busy sixth former, Ben.
A bit of heavily buttered bread.
Yes.
And then you put your super noodles onto it.
Yes.
Like the bread needs to... The butter needs to be about 10% of the thickness of the slice of bread.
Yeah.
And then you put your super noodles on there.
It's a butter-based dish.
Yeah.
And then for pudding, you can dip a Scotch pancake in there as well.
Because what? Just to mop up?
To mop up.
Because you're not going to wash this up. You're going to lick it and then put it back in the...
Yeah, of course.
So you've got your... Was it the Derham cake?
A Debden cake.
Debden cake for pud. The big pasta...
Pig pasta minestrone.
Pasta minestrone is a starter.
Yes.
Starting with a heavy pasta dish to begin.
Well, no, because it's the same. It's going to feel heavy, but it's just the same few like little bits of pasta that you would have in a minestrone. It's just that they're massive.
You're still going to feel...
You're going to feel full.
You feel like you're going to be done.
And the crusty bread for dipping as well, of course. I'm trying to think about like actual... There weren't many meals that I liked as a kid because as we've discussed, my mum put lentils in a lot of stuff and told me it was beef. Which just for the record, it's not, in case that's not clear. I think bacon sandwich from the van up the road would be the main.
Yeah?
We'd have a little walk up the road.
Did you like bacon sandwiches as a 6-year-old?
I love
from the roadmen.
I loved a trip to B&Q because you know what was parked in the B&Q car park? Bacon sandwich guy.
Nice.
He'd call me champ.
Champ. They are champ.
Yeah, champ.
Bacon sandwich.
Thanks.
Oh. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be as many vans like that. I know that there are still some that are established that have been there for years, but I feel like a lot of them have sort of... Probably the people running them have probably got...
Tired
and retired.
Yes. Is that why it's because you're too tired?
Because you're tired again.
You got tired twice. You should only get tired once.
Yeah.
If you get tired twice, you invent jumping? No, that's walking twice.
It's walking twice at the same time.
Yeah.
But like the Potato Man in Cambridge, he was there for 30-odd years.
He was. He was unfortunately shaped.
The man who sold the potatoes, Liam, he wasn't a man that looked like a potato.
Do you know what? They put him in prison in the end because he kept getting people to like cut him open and spread butter on his innards.
So they put him in prison.
You put him in prison
for the crime of being repeatedly disemboweled and smeared with Lurpak.
Yeah.
Invented in 1901.
Wow. Okay.
Sorry, I've watched a lot of James May cooking videos.
I'm trying to think like what the equivalent of hung, drawn, and quartered is. It's not. It's
strapped, sketched, and halved.
No, I mean like for a potato because it's the quartering. That's
all right.
The bit
Then you'd be wrapped, baked, and
quartered, buttered,
filled, stuffed.
Oh, I loved it. That's why they put him in prison. They should have taken him to the hospital first, but they didn't. You live, you learn.
They buried him in the prison yard. They wrapped him in tin foil.
Yeah. They shoved him in there. Shoved him down there.
Put him in a bag, spun it round.
Yes. That's
I think it's
pretty
fine because he
silly.
pulled out an Uno reverse card. I was like, ha ha! And everyone gave him a £5 and he got to go home.
I didn't play much Uno. Is that what happens?
That's what happens
Everyone
in
gives you
Uno.
a £5.
Yeah.
Wow. I should carry one with me at all times.
It was an American prison, so they all had a £5 because of all the blood they
all
sold.
the blood they gave. Yes, that's in a Patreon episode.
You should give us money. Patreon.com/conversation hat.
Uno reverse. Give us a £5.
Don't send us Uno reverse cards. We haven't got the
No,
budget.
for the love of God.
We've not got the budget to
I'm
make
asking
that
you
work.
nicely. Should we move on?
Yeah.
That's a great question. I don't know if I'd be much of a host at 6 years old. I only stopped being physically uncomfortable to be around 5 years ago. So
I think I'd be all right.
yeah.
I think I think it might have been my 6th birthday party that we had pizza and Men in Black. So we ordered pizza.
Oh, I see.
And-
The side dish was Men in Black.
And we watched Men in Black. We dressed up.
Right.
I was the blue alien.
Of course.
Because back in the day, I'd only seen it at the cinema once. I wanted to rent it from Blockbuster.
Yeah.
Lost my mind when I opened one of my presents, and it was my own copy of Men in Black on VHS.
Oh, wow.
I was so excited. And after the credits of Men in Black, did you know that Will Smith turns up and he smacks Chris Rock? No, he doesn't.
Wow.
He pthooms you with the
no,
little
I didn't
memory
know.
wipe. Pthoom.
No, I don't remember that.
So you're meant to forget you're meant to forget the entire film.
Didn't.
Who the shit watches credits through all the credits in the 90s? This wasn't Marvel
Yeah,
movies.
we talked about, like, in Marvel, but the required reading being all the post-credit sequences, but
You
that's
do
not
that because of the Marvel thing, and now that's a thing that's only happened in the last 10 years.
a proper
1996,
Easter
no
egg.
one did that.
It's a proper Easter egg because no one would have done that. But
Well, I
that's
mean,
fun.
there are little bits like Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Right.
Go home. The movie's over.
Yeah.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Do you know I think it's Japan, it is considered rude to leave during the credits?
Because it's a sign of respect to all the people
that
worked
made the
it.
thing you liked.
No, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's understandable.
Yeah.
There's a very different. Respect is interesting throughout the way that people deal with
Yes.
it. Like in the UK, if you walk through a graveyard, use the path. In America, because I learned about this because I was watching an episode of Scrubs. In America, just walk over
Just
it.
walk. Okay.
Because that's
I've not really thought about that, to be honest, but I think you're right.
because that's not.
Because aren't they because they got a lot of space in America, aren't the graveyards quite big, therefore they don't necessarily have paths? They just have a lot of space.
I don't know. I'm sure they've got paths and roads and shit, but
Maybe.
but you can walk over the gravy. But I don't think they've all got headstone ups. Erect head. Words. But I think there's something about. I asked a question about this, and it might have been to do with religion and how much religion they do when they're alive.
Okay.
So they've done all of that when the person was alive, and now this is just a place to mark them.
Okay.
Whereas here, respect the dead and all of
I
that.
suppose so. Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting, isn't it? There was an episode of Bob's Burgers a while back where they get lost in a cemetery.
Ooh,
Which is very interesting because I've been in a fair few cemeteries. You can usually see the other side of the cemetery at all times.
Oh, well, you walk for. You shouldn't be walking in a straight line for more than 5 minutes without finding the edge, unless you're in Moss Side, because that one's massive and scary.
Even the American cemetery just outside of centre of Cambridge, which is a spectacle. Like you could pretty easily navigate yourself around it. I think it'd be pretty hard to get lost, but yeah.
Just follow the sun.
Follow the sun, or dig. You might make a friend.
Don't dig.
You might make a friend.
You'll go to prison. You'll find your way out in handcuffs for exhuming corpses.
No, I'm just fetching my baked potato from earlier.
What you do is you put your left hand on the wall and you just walk, and eventually you'll find the door.
You'll just be circling that one gravestone because it wasn't a wall. It was just
You're on a mausoleum. Help!
help.
This isn't working.
Help. Anyway.
Very good.
Silly. Create some clothes that no one would ever wear.
Ooh. Now, of course, I am a fashionista.
You are a fascist, that's true.
No.
He's a regular fascist.
No.
Fashion boy.
No, t-shirt. That's dumb. Buy it. That's dumb. Instagram.me.
Could you make another one that's with an apostrophe?
That's apostrophe.
That's apostrophe, but you add the apostrophe, so it's twice as much apostrophe as you need to make up for that stum, which
Half
of course
the amount
has
of words as well.
Yes, that's true.
Just that's apostrophe. That apostrophe s apostrophe. Yeah, if you want to buy one, of course I would have to get a few made, and to recoup the almost immediate losses that I'll be making, you would probably have to pay £200 for that shirt.
Oh, that's quite good. Maybe. Okay. Let's call it a maybe.
I think we might have just made clothes that no one would ever wear. But this is the thing, because fashion is very subjective.
Of course.
And so I immediately think of clothes that are impractical.
Yeah.
But clothes don't necessarily have to be practical.
True.
So what I thought was something that was probably more holes than clothes, but there's Fashion Week. Granted, those models are horribly mistreated, but paid a little bit to wear those weird contraptions. There's the BDSM sex.
There is the BDSM sex group. Yeah.
There's a lot of clothes made of holes in that.
Yeah. That's true.
I think it'd have to be something uncomfortable that doesn't fulfill a kink.
Do you know what Daisy Dukes are?
Yes, the very hot pants, very small hot pants.
Do you know who David Dukes is?
No, but I now have a 38-year-old balding man, slightly overweight, dressed as a Daisy Duke.
Well, he could be all of those things. David Dukes is, I don't know if he is the current, I think he is the current head of the KKK. So I would have designed David Dukes, and I can't decide if it's tiny denim pants that you wear over your head, or if it's like white cotton pants or something.
Just a tiny pointy white fashionista.
Yeah.
Fantasizer.
But they just look, maybe they just look like white denim short shorts, but they're just called David Dukes, and you shouldn't wear them. Because the thing about...
I mean, white is a bold choice of trouser for a number of reasons.
For something that small and that, yeah.
Well, for something that...
Yeah, grippy.
Yeah, you know, anything...
yeah, you've got to have...
A lot comes out of that area.
That's where most of the stuff comes out.
And you don't want attention to be drawn to that if you happen to have a little accident.
The other thing about it is, I know that the argument there is, yeah, but you've designed something that would appeal to the niche audience of KKK members. But the thing is, they like to obscure who they are because they're weak cowards. Therefore, they wouldn't wear the David Dukes. So not even the people the clothes are designed for
would want to wear the
David Dukes.
Yeah, I think you've done a pretty good job there.
I've done all right, haven't I?
My thing was going to be like a steel wool thong.
Oh no!
Because like not even the people that are into that would be into that for very long.
No, there's a time limit to that.
There's
that's good.
There's pleasurable discomfort, and then there's cheese grater chafing. I think it's the David Dukes.
I'll take it. Thank you so much. Ben, I have 3 titles.
Hit me.
3 titles. But where are you online?
Online, I am Spike Pearson, Pierson, on Instagram. On Instagram, you can also find That's Dumb T-shirts.
Waka waka.
We are running out, quite pleasingly.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and get it so that you can just DM the page and we can do orders from there, save going to eBay.
Yes.
It probably feels scammy, but it isn't. Look, they're here.
It's just Ben.
It's not just me. There's other people that wear these and bought them.
No, I mean when he's just.
Oh, it's just
you're
me.
messaging
Yeah.
Ben.
Hello.
Like, it's not a scam because the t-shirts are real. He's selling them and he's wearing one. Don't look at his back. It's not naked. He's wearing the shirts and they are three-dimensional.
Yeah. This isn't just painted on.
As long as you're still, it's fine. Back's against a wall, lad, and my rear is naked. It's not a homophobic thing. It's that I'm not clothed back
I don't want
there.
people to see my bum. I left my David Dukes at home.
I am at LT guitarist. I am selling stuff. I have new music that it would be great if people listened to. I imagine we'll probably talk about Sad Little Island at some point.
Oh yeah,
maybe we'll do that next.
When we remember what I'm doing, other than at the end of an episode.
Yeah.
We'll talk about the cool.
We're fascinating people.
I'm doing very cool stuff, and I keep forgetting to mention it.
There's too much of it. You gotta, the three titles. Oh, and the podcast is at Convo Hat Podcast. There you go. The three titles are "She'll Bite It Off."
She will with her fanny teeth.
Special chicken soup. And butter-based meal.
I mean, just for the heartwarming story that I've only warmed my heart, but I felt nostalgic in a nice way for a change. I would like special chicken soup, please.
We could do that. And then a subtitle.
I mean, what I would also do with that special chicken soup is have almost half a loaf of bread, heavily buttered.
Butter-based meal.
So it was also a butter-based meal.
That's a very good idea. I'm going to go...
And because of all that, she'll bite it off, but then we wouldn't have any title.
Speaking of biting it off, I'm going to go cut the legs off a bunch of white denim jeans.
Okay. Good luck with that. Goodbye, everyone.
I don't know where the nearest cross burning is, but I might go try and sell some.
I think it's probably good that you don't. I hope that there are.
I've got a Google alert set up for cross burning.
Just to end this episode, please. I thought we got away with it, but no.
I decided to,